from Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral-site showdown. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Wisconsin Badgers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Ollie Rowe.
I caught up with Coach Fickle before the game. He told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Back to you.
Ollie, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Badgers offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. Malachi Coleman, the transfer from Minnesota, he'll be trying to impact this game and get his senior season off to a great start. Looking outside, it's Palmer. There he goes! Running. And getting 6 yards out to the 26.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Wisconsin's had a long list of great running backs, but those big fellas up front, that's a pipeline to pro football.
Unbelievable. Joe Thomas will be proud. Just paving the way, just physical. They always can block the run game so well, and they're going to establish it. Every game Wisconsin plays, they're going to run the football.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. In the backfield, it's Coleman. Could not make his way to the corner.
In offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Look out! He'll pull it down and run. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's fourth down. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Making his first move. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Deshaun Bishop, man, are they ever glad that he decided to put off the NFL for one more season and stay in school, and they believe it is going to pay off big time.
And talking to coaches coming into this game, man, it was all about the running back spot and just having the senior leadership at that spot. A dude that's got experience, playmaking. They said when he talks, everyone in the huddle listens. So I know this offense is going to give him the football early and often. And Palmer, they're going to count on him in all the big moments.
And you don't see a lot of running backs drafted in the first round like we used to see, David. But this guy has a chance to be that guy in the next NFL draft. He could be a first rounder. He's got the vision. He's got the burst. He can make people miss. He's got speed, can catch the ball, can block, and do all those things. And he is so excited to remind everybody just how good he is today.
Turning it on! Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down. That'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
And a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
Turns it upfield. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on third down. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Vols will go for it here on fourth down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Snapped on fourth down. Right down the middle. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. The Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Fires to the wideout. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Just keep slinging it. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He'll be brought down at the 12-yard line. Not enough for the first down, and let's see if they try to convert on 4th.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Smith wants to throw. Here's trouble. Ball's out in the end zone. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but boy, they have to deal with a huge loss on that one.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live the play.
Caught, and he's got room. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to him and it'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Matthews. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Bishop. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun. Left side, it's Davis. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Volunteers! And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Might as well run him again. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Smith dropping to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Cuts it upfield. It's Palmer. Oh, he's got some space. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Give to the running back. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to get started. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Straight ahead, it's Bishop. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. 2nd and long here. Keep it on the ground. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Big Orange churning out those first downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
Yeah, you couldn't write the script any better. Just pound the ball, establish the run game, opens up the play action, exactly how you want to run your offense.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's Bishop. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Vols with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Davis.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Vols back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Moving out to the right. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Extending the play. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
When the quarterback leaves the pocket, I have to know that. You could tell the defense did. They did a great job skewing towards him, moving towards where he's scrambling. Now I can be in the passing lanes. Great job by the defense understanding.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
These are the places of defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Smith wants to throw. Rushes on, and down he goes.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Can they catch him? Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off play action on 1st down. Moves to his right. On the move, he fires. Right side, it's Matthews. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Badgers! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that is a defensive lineman. Green, ball on the ground, pick it up, make some moves, take it all the way to the house. Palmer, I did think he was going to run out of oxygen.
Yeah, David, I don't know if that guy's ever run that far in his life. They're going to have to get him some oxygen on the sideline soon because he's got to go back on the field right away.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stops right there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He now has 63 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that, might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The Badgers want to talk things over, and they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket from what's left in this first half. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. On the option. Got the first down. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. The Badgers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Palmer. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He wants to take the top off. Upstairs to make the catch. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Badgers will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Smith dropping to pass. He's got it. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Badgers now use their 3rd timeout, and they can't stop the clock again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. On the move. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin!
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Hits inside. It's Bishop. Still on his feet at the 35. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's Bishop. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking for a gap. It's Bishop. There he goes! He now has 106 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Bunch formation for these receivers. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Bishop. Makes the tackle. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Makes the grab over the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Quarterback changing the play. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Complete, and looking for enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Volunteers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Got the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back's got it on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
This guy has done a lot of work carrying the football, traditionally running it, and now they're trying to sprinkle it to him in the screen game as well. That's a good idea. If they're going to win this game, you just need to force-feed him the football as many different ways as possible. I like mixing in the traditional running back screen there.
Turning it on! They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together.
Touchdown, Tennessee! And that one will give them the lead. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
Took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Looking for space, it's Palmer. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Smith wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. The Volunteers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They'll try to blast their way in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown ball.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Long way to go on second down. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Kick is in the air. Cradles it at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Sells the run, wants to pass. Finds the big tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Vols come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. From the gun, it's Bishop. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Right back to the well. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Smith dropping to pass. Out wide right, it's Harris. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Hands it off. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hate.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Running inside. It's Bishop. Oh, he's got some space. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Right at the line. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Sells to run, looking to pass. Buying time to his right. Touchdown, Volunteer! And the route is on.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their fifth set.
All bottled up, and now the ball is free. A loose pigskin in the end zone, and the defense is all over it. A fumble recovery for a touchdown. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Smith wants to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls off.
He gets it away from his own end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. So here is the Tennessee offense. Wants to throw one first. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. At the 35, he's loose. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Burrowing for yardage. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Snapped it in the shotgun. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job on the defense, getting him to the ground for no gain.
Breaks through, it's Bishop. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Needs it here on 4th down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Takes the handoff. It's Palmer. He's brought down after a gain of about 5. Clock comes to a stop as we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Quick give. It's Palmer. They were all over it.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Open space at the 25. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Working the ground game. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out and find a way to win. Was it perfect?